So, you're coming to the end of your fast. You're on the last day of your fast. Congratulations. I'm going to talk to you about how to correctly end a biblical fast. I'm Pastor Steve. Our church is La Viña de Gracia in La Calera, Colombia, just outside the capital city of Bogotá in Colombia. So how to correctly end a biblical fast. You've been following with us, and we're coming to the end of our 40-day declared time of prayer and fasting. Our campaign is called Declaring War in the Heavenlies and Victory on the Earth. And we are ending our biblical fast in the next few days. So you've been following with us. Let me give you some practical tips that I have learned over the years. It doesn't matter if you did a 3-day fast or a 7-day fast or a 14 or a 21-day fast, or even if you did a 40-day fast. Now is the time to end the fast and to rejoice and to celebrate. Now that you've done this, start watching the blessings and rewards and answers to your prayers to start overtaking you and those that you have been praying and fasting for. Fasting is a marathon, not a sprint. But isn't it amazing how quickly the time has gone by? So if you've been on a full fast, let's talk about how to physically end a fast. On a full fast, which is everything except for liquids, there are some things to remember as you begin to reintroduce foods into your system. This period of readjustment will vary from person to person, and it will depend upon the length of your fast, but you should expect to take it easy on solid foods for at least several days and even up to a week or so. The longer your fast has been, the longer you should wait to come back into a full solid food regimen. This period of the first few days of your fast will have resulted in the most rapid part of your weight loss as your body eliminates excess water and bulk materials. You have probably lost between half to 3/4 of a pound per day while on your fast. So a 14-day fast normally results in weight loss between 10 and 14 pounds, and a 21-day fast may have resulted in a weight loss of 15 to 20 pounds. And there are very few of us that could not afford to lose 15 to 20 pounds, if we're being honest. You should expect to gain back between 5 and 10 pounds over the next week or so, maybe next 2 weeks, and by carefully monitoring your caloric intake, you can maintain a healthy body weight once again. Your stomach has been slowly shrinking, and by the end of your fast, the stomach's capacity is not as large as it was before you started. You might be surprised to find that it does not take a lot of food to fill it up. In fact, you might find that your pre-fast grazing habits and emotional feeding no longer exists. So why reintroduce bad habits now that you've completed your fast? The organs in your body that are usually involved in processing and digesting the food have taken a rest and will wake up gradually as you begin to eat solid foods once again. So when you break your fast, be careful with how much you eat, what you eat, and how you eat it. Give your stomach and organs time to return to normal size and to wake up fully. Now, when breaking a fast, now is the time to really change your pre-fast normal types of food, and you should consider eating healthier. I will usually start off with fruits and juices, preferably fresh squeezed. And just remember that for the first 24 to 48 hours, you might experience a bit of diarrhea, and the juices will pass through your system quickly at first. Be prepared and plan ahead. This is another excellent reason not to splurge and start eating solid foods right away. Try drinking the juices and eating the fruits and vegetables every 3 to 4 hours, which allows your system to readjust more easily. Yogurt can be introduced fairly early on after breaking your fast. Fresh soups are also very easy on the body, and after a few days, you might want to include some starches such as bread, potatoes, or rice, but it is best not to add too much sugar at this point. Eat slowly. Chew your food thoroughly. Chew your food well so that it is introduced to your stomach in a liquid form. As you feel full, stop eating. And as tempting as it might be, do not break your fast with highly processed foods such as McDonald's French fries or hamburgers. Now, if you had been fasting for a longer period of time, the food will not taste the same as you remembered. And after all the hard work and efforts, why toss it aside with junk food? So, how can you win your fast spiritually? Well, even though you can rest physically, now is not the time to rest spiritually. Let me say that again. This is an important point. Even though you can rest physically, now is not the time to rest spiritually. Now, here's what I mean by that. Your enemy, the devil, may try to tempt you or to attack you as you begin to walk in the blessings that are following after you. Not only are they following after you, they are overtaking you. James chapter 4, 7 and 8 instructs us to submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God and God will draw nigh to you. Even Jesus, after his 40 days of fasting and prayer time in the wilderness, he was tempted by Satan. And you can read that in Matthew chapter 4, Mark chapter 1, and Luke chapter 10. In other words, you should expect to be tested in your faith and resolve. 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 8 and 9 tells us that Satan is like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. But remember, Satan is only like a roaring lion, and in reality has lost power over your life as a result of your fast. Throughout your fast, you have been consecrating your life and focusing on the things of Jesus. And your spiritual ears have become more alert and sensitive to hearing and responding to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Now you are alerted to even the smallest of sins and disobedience in your life that will grieve the Lord and that will try to keep you away from his presence. Satan will try to convince you that Now you're spiritually mature. You have arrived. That it would be okay for you to go back to those areas of disobedience and sin. It would be a very subtle attack and will not even seem like it's happening. But be alert. Be disciplined and be intentional in your pursuit of the Lord. Now, as you have now finished your time of fasting, this would be an excellent time to give a celebration offering to the Lord. This offering should be something that is of importance to you, and it can be a financial offering or a time offering or even an offering of service and dedication to Jesus. Congratulations once again. You have run the race to win, and you can expect your prayers to be answered fully, completely, and publicly. Be sure to continue in your consecration and dedication. Do not let go of the spiritual momentum that you now have. Be sure to continue in prayer daily as you seek the Lord in all areas of your life, and consider making fasting a part of your spiritual consecration. Even if you decide to fast for 3 days every month, make it a declared time of fasting and prayer, and make it a matter of spiritual importance. May the Lord continue to bless you, to protect you, to prosper you as you continue to follow hard after Him. I'm Pastor Steve, and we'll see you next time. God bless you.